Hey guys, it's Mike. I wanted to do a review on automated traders, specifically for binary options. Um, what I first wanted to say, a lot of companies just launched algorithms. I feel like they usually come all together at the same time. Like, there's not just one, like, they come in groups or something. I'm not sure how it works, but I constantly get questions, is an automated trader the way to success? And I think it is simple logic to me. Um, if somebody guarantees me absolute success with no work on my part, it automatically sets off alarm bells in my head. It doesn't make sense to me. Why isn't everyone doing this? Like, I think a lot of people can relate to that. I think that's part of the reason why, coincidentally, I have never made a cent off an automated trader. And I've tried one or two. It was a while back. I don't want to say no one has. I don't want to start anything. So in my own personal experience, I've never made money. Now, I pulled up, a couple of them that I was talking about. As you can see, they say more or less the same thing. They're usually 100% open up a free account, 100% guaranteed success. Some people even put a set amount of money, like make this amount of money by this time, which is even more ridiculous because if you knew how to invest, it's not possible to predict your earnings. So that usually bothers me right off the bat, but if someone's serious about making money, then they have to learn how to do their own trading. If a person knows how to do their own trading, you can literally go to any broker in the world, because the only thing a broker does for you is tries to help you. Now, obviously, it has to be a legitimate broker. If you got involved in a scam, then the trading wasn't your problem. Your money was gone in the first place. So obviously, if you know what you're doing, you never have to speak to the company again. You do everything on your own, which is what I highly prefer. I do account managers. I do use account managers on occasion. I use them as mostly to get a second opinion, or, worst case scenario, I am on vacation and have to do hedging, whatever. Every once in a while I will use them, but my point is most of the trading is done on my own. Right now with my current broker, I'm going to stay on the homepage for my own privacy reasons, but my main attraction to this broker is the withdrawal system. I was told in the beginning 3 to 5 days. It has never taken more than 3 days. So that was definitely a plus. Most companies, you'll get your money back, but you have to fight with them, and it takes time, and they have to process it. I think they must have noticed that, and they must have gotten on top of that, because that is like the reason why I use them. And another interesting thing that they do have is it's not an automated trader. They do have an automated trader. I've never used it. I don't know. I haven't used an automated trader in a long time, and I don't plan to in the future. But what they have a trading predictor, which is very unique. I've never seen any other company with this. What it does is it's based on it could be the same algorithm, but it shows you the next 24 hours and potential trades that are going to be expiring, and they give you the results, and they give you the whole layout, they show you the analysis, they show everything. So instead of having some robot trade for you, you have some robot analyze for you, and then I review the information myself, and I make the decision I want to do the trade. At least the way automated traders did work when I used them is you put in money and you get a phone call a month later that you lost it and you need to add more. So My main frustration with SigmaOption is that I couldn't open up a demo account. I like to check out a broker before I really start to use them, before I get serious. So I started with the minimum 250, and I did something kind of interesting. I acted like what's quote unquote a small fish. And what that means is a lot of companies will prioritize their clients based on their financial status. So the people with more money and the biggest accounts get the most attention. And therefore people who are just getting started in trading, or they don't have a lot of money or whatever, they usually get the least help. So I wanted to do that. I was pleasantly surprised. I did receive half decent customer service, and I got a real account manager. What a lot of companies will do is they promise you your own account manager, your own this. If you put in a small amount of money and you don't know what you're doing, you could get a janitor on the phone with you, and he could tell you that he's an account manager, and chances are you will believe him. Why not? So I picked his brain a little bit. He was pretty satisfactory. I felt like he knew what was going on in the market. So after a little while, I started to rely more on him. There are, let's see. It's important to remember that analysts aren't gods. They cannot tell you the future. The only thing they can tell you is what they think will happen out of their own personal experience, which you really need to take into account. An account manager is not meant to be doing trading for you. He's meant to be a second opinion, like a doctor. He give you another perspective on the market. Once again, I'm very big into doing your own trading. Everyone loses trades. I lose trades myself. It's about playing your cards right, obviously winning more than you lose. So as long as there's no way to tell the future, it's no matter how much analysis you do on a trade, there's no way that you can know what it's going to turn out in. I think the important thing to look for in a broker is someone you feel comfortable with, somebody that you feel actually cares about you, actually wants to help you. And it's all about, if you're serious about making money, a couple hours a week, you use an education system, you use Google, for God's sake. A couple hours a week, and you can retire by 30. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment below if you have any questions, and